You are literally throwing a nutritional gold mine into your kitchen trash every single day. I'm talking about those dry, papery onion skins you peel off without a second thought. Most people think they're just packaging provided by nature. Messy, annoying, and useless. But what if I told you that by tossing them, you're discarding up to 48 times more antioxidants than what's actually inside the onion? It sounds like a bad joke, right? Why would the trash be more valuable than the food? In my 15 years focusing on longevity and metabolic health, I've seen thousands of patients spend a fortune on synthetic supplements, trying to fix their blood pressure or clear out their arteries, all while the literal fountain of youth was sitting in their pantry, waiting to be thrown out. Doctors don't talk about this because, frankly, there's no money in telling you to boil your garbage. But the science behind the outer layers of allium cepa, the humble onion, is nothing short of staggering. Here's the thing that'll really get you. That deep, vibrant color in the skin isn't just for show. It's a concentrated shield of a flavonoid called quercetin. While the flesh of the onion has some, the skin is packed with it. This isn't some woo-woo ancient myth. It's a potent plant pigment that functions like a biological vacuum cleaner for your cardiovascular system. But it gets even crazier. Most of us are walking around with chronic, low-level inflammation. It's why your joints ache in the morning and why your energy levels crater by 3 p.m. We've been conditioned to think this is just getting older. It's not. It's a lack of the specific polyphenol found in these discarded skins that are designed to neutralize the oxidative stress hitting your cells. Now, you might be asking, Porter, am I supposed to just start chewing on dry onion paper? Absolutely not. That would be a one-way ticket to a very unpleasant dinner. The secret lies in how we extract these compounds without ruining our appetite. And stick with me here, because once you see how easy this is to integrate into your daily routine, you'll never look at a grocery store produce in the same way again. I know it sounds wild to treat trash like a medical-grade superfood, but the data doesn't lie. We're talking about a massive boost to your immune system and a natural way to help manage blood sugar levels that costs exactly $0. If you're tired of the pill for every ill mentality and want to reclaim your health using the wisdom nature already gave us, you're in the right place. Before we break down exactly how to turn these skins into a powerful health tonic, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of smart seniors. We're all about finding the high-impact health secrets that the mainstream just ignores. Now, let's look at why your body is actually starving for what's in that trash can. Let's get into the why, because once you understand the biology, you'll never look at a red or yellow onion the same way again. The secret weapon here is a compound called quercetin. Now, you might have seen this listed on expensive supplement bottles at the health food store, often retailing for $40 or $50 a pop. But here's the kicker. The concentration of quercetin in the dry, papery outer skin of an onion is up to 48 times higher than in the juicy layers we actually eat. Think about that. We've been throwing away the most potent part of the plant for centuries. In my years of clinical research, I found that quercetin isn't just another antioxidant. It's what we call a senolytic. That's a fancy scientific term for something that helps your body clear out zombie cells, old, damaged cells that refuse to die and instead hang around, causing inflammation and speeding up the aging process. By using the skin, you're essentially creating a natural biological cleanup crew for your internal systems. But it's not just about anti-aging. If you're dealing with high blood pressure, pay close attention. A major study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that just 162 milligrams a day of quercetin, easily accessible from an onion skin extract, significantly lowered systolic blood pressure in hypertensive patients. It works by relaxing the blood vessels, making it easier for your heart to pump without the strain. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I actually get this into my body? It's surprisingly simple, but there's a specific low and slow method you need to follow. If you just toss them in boiling water for a minute, you're going to end up with a bitter mess that lacks the therapeutic punch. First, you want to collect the skins from organic onions whenever possible. Since we're using the outermost layer, we want to avoid any pesticides that might be clinging to the surface. Give them a quick rinse in cool water to remove any dirt or dust. Here is the golden rule. Do not boil them aggressively. To create the Smart Senior Tonic, you'll take the skins of 2 large onions and steep them in about 3 cups of hot water, around 180 degrees Fahrenheit, for at least 15 to 20 minutes. You're looking for the water to turn a deep, rich amber color, almost like a dark tea or a bourbon. This slow steep breaks down the tough plant fibers and releases the quercetin without destroying the delicate enzymes. I know what you're thinking. Is this going to make my breath smell like a hot dog stand? Surprisingly, no. Once you strain out the skins, the remaining liquid has a very mild, earthy, slightly sweet flavor. It doesn't have that bite or the sulfurous odor of a raw onion. I personally recommend using this amber liquid as a base for your morning soup, or even just sipping it with a slice of lemon and a tiny bit of honey. It's a zero-calorie, high-impact way to start your day. But wait, it gets better. We're not just talking about heart health. If you suffer from seasonal allergies or puffy joints in the morning, this tonic acts as a natural antihistamine. It stabilizes the cells that release histamine in your body, meaning fewer sneezes and less systemic swelling. It's basically nature's version of an over-the-counter allergy pill, but without the drowsiness or the price tag. But here's the part most people miss. How you store these skins is just as important as how you brew them. If you do it wrong, you're just drinking flavored water with zero benefits. Now, if you're thinking about just tossing these skins into a plastic bag under the sink, stop right there. You'll end up with a moldy mess, and you'll lose all those precious flavonoids before you even get a chance to brew them. The secret to keeping your health gold potent for months is the air-dry cure. Take your rinsed skins and spread them out on a baking sheet. Leave them in a cool, dry place for about 24 hours until they feel like crisp parchment paper. Once they're bone dry, store them in a glass mason jar in a dark cupboard. Light is the enemy of antioxidants, and keeping them in the dark ensures that quercetin stays active and ready to work for your heart. But here is the absolute holy grail of this entire process. You could drink onion skin tea all day long, but if your body can't absorb it, you're just wasting your time. Quercetin is notoriously difficult for the human gut to take up on its own. It's what we call lipophilic, meaning it loves fat, and it needs a specific helper to cross into your bloodstream. In my years of studying nutrient synergy, I found one simple addition that changes everything. To increase your absorption by over 300%, you need to add a healthy fat and a touch of bromelain. The easiest way to do this? Enjoy your onion skin tonic alongside a small spoonful of extra virgin olive oil or even a few slices of avocado. But the real smart senior hack is adding a small squeeze of fresh pineapple juice or eating a small chunk of pineapple. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that acts like a key, unlocking your intestinal walls and allowing that quercetin to flood your system. Without that key, you're only getting a fraction of the benefits. With it, you're supercharging your immune system and giving your arteries a deep clean. I've had students in my programs tell me that after just 2 weeks of this onion-pineapple combo, their morning stiffness practically vanished. Their doctors were asking them what changed in their diet because their inflammatory markers were hitting lows they hadn't seen in a decade. It's incredible, isn't it? The answers to some of our biggest health challenges aren't hidden in a lab. They're sitting right there on your cutting board. We've been taught to look for the next big thing in medicine, but sometimes the real breakthrough is rediscovering what our ancestors already knew, that nothing in nature is truly trash. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you going to try the Smart Senior Tonic this week? Drop a comment below and let me know. I try to jump in and answer as many questions as I can, especially when it comes to the specific brewing times for different types of onions. And if you found this investigation into the humble onion skin valuable, make sure you check out our next video right here, where we expose another common kitchen staple that's secretly destroying your gut health. Stop throwing away your health. Keep your skins, brew your tonic, and I'll see you in the next video.